much of the format of our meetings is established by Idaho Code and by our bylaws. The Idaho Code is according to the open meeting law, and so the only things that we'll be discussing at our meetings are the things that are on the agenda. This isn't all of the law. These are just the things I want to help remind us for today. Our bylaws are also laws that we adhere to, and our bylaws say that we will use Robert's Rules of Order, and we are also allowed to use the rules. There's a few more relaxed rules for small boards, and we are allowed to use those. We actually only use a couple of them. We can start a discussion before a motion is made. We only make motions on things on the agenda that are labeled action items, and we have had a problem with that before. If we've made an error and we've done it, where we don't label a thing action item, then we do not vote on them. We don't make motions, only on the things that we are labeled action items. There are other things that we can use as the more relaxed rules for small boards, but we haven't ever used them. One is that the chair can make a motion. I have been on this board for forever, and the chair has never used that. Also, the chair can also vote on all motions, and that's also a rule for small boards, and that is also something that this board has never used. The chair votes when there's a tie to break. In addition to that, concerning discussion, Robert's Rules of Order is pretty clear on this. Nobody speaks a second time until everybody has had a chance to speak once. And we've gotten used to that. It feels a little bit awkward during discussion, but we've gotten used to it. That keeps people from asking one board member a question and then the other board member answering, and then that going back and forth, and then people don't know how to jump in. So everybody speaks once, then everybody can speak again, and we continue to go around until we're done with discussion. So it's not that people are going to be silenced, we just want to make sure that everybody's heard. So those are the only things that I have to say concerning meeting procedures. The next item on the agenda is, I'm sorry.
I was wondering if you could move something on the agenda, because the person, county treasurer, or this person trying to be nominated is not able to be here yet. Can you move that down?
Well, and the person who has submitted their candidacy for treasurer is not here, not able to be here. And I received an email this morning, and I sent direction it was Vanessa said this, and she apparently is helping her mother because after the surgery, and I said mothers take precedence over board meetings, and so I said I didn't feel that there was a need for her to be here.
She's right here.
Oh, she's
in a
okay, she's online.
in the meeting.
Okay, so well there it is.
Good. And I have to say, she was very relieved that she didn't have to make that trip, because it would have been quite a trip.
Oh my gosh, yes. And being a mother, mothers come first.
Yeah.
Does that work, Rochelle? Okay.
Yeah, I just was wondering.
All righty. Okay, so then the next item on the agenda is recognition of trustees. But first of all, I would like to call some attention to our staff. I would like to welcome our new director, Alexa Eccles. Thank you so much. She came on June 5th, and I would say she hit the ground running at 110. We are really lucky to 110 miles an hour. We are really lucky to have her. And I also, once again, would like to thank Lindsay for all of the work that she did, incredible work that she did as our interim director. We couldn't have asked for more. Thank you. And to our changing board, I would first like to welcome our two new trustees. I'm sorry I missed you. I had to sit down. I wanted to shake both your hands. Welcome to both of you. And you'll be joining us at the table in just a minute. But before that, I want to also thank our outgoing board members. Regina McCree has chosen to be in Europe today instead of being with us. And Michelle Deely was not able to come. She is our treasurer who has chosen not to continue on. But Judy's here, and Judy Meyer is here, and would you like to say a few things, Judy?
Have you ever known me not to? Kate, you said something that I was gonna say. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my welcome to Alexa and our new board members, and a couple observations. Alexa, you will find a marvelous staff and library system to which you bring great experience to help us grow even more. And congratulations, Tim and Tom. You too will experience the place that, as our goal and vision describes, empower discovery, and is your go-to place for enrichment, engagement, and enjoyment. As you described, Katie Regina's out of town. We want to wish you well as you develop policy to continue these missions and goals. In the 80s, as the district grew, the board decided to take the library to the taxpayers by building satellite branches, as we're experiencing today, around the county, rather than build one large central facility. For those of you who know the Greek that we heard earlier, reference to Greek language, the edifice complex, we described it as the edifice complex. The bookmobile, and with the addition of the Discovery Bus, provides outreach to all areas of the county and our neighboring branch in Shoshone. Now with the power of the internet, taxpayers have access to the library 24/7 and can go to the library in their jammies. None of these facilities and services would be possible or as effective as they are without the remarkable heads and hearts of our hardworking staff. And you already thanked Lindsay, but no reason not to thank you many more times and all your team for helping us bridge the gap till we welcome Alexa. And I think we heard today that the public is ready for us to come together. And certainly that's something that Regina and I believe in and would want to be sure to welcome and work with Tim and Tom on that. Over the last several years, we've developed a new strategic plan and hired a consultant to review our salary schedules. As you work on the budget, I would highlight to you the need to re-increase the staff salaries so that not we only retain our current fine team, but we provide competitive employment opportunities for others. I'm sure as you read over the branch and youth services reports, you discovered all the amazing, creative, and collaborative projects happening each month. Please count on Regina and me to share ideas and support this board as you puzzle through setting wise, constructive policy to continue to provide the most cost-effective place for enrichment, engagement, and enjoyment. Welcome aboard.
Judy.